All right, this should be a very fun video to record. I mean, I don't think I've ever done 200cc fast laps. We've reacted to 200cc 3-lap records many times over the years, and lots of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe world record reactions. Last year we did Mario Kart Wii 150cc glitch fast laps, featured some of the weirdest world records, and this should be a treat today because 200cc has so many shortcuts. I'm sure we'll see a couple things in these fast laps that we did not know existed. This video came out last year, the end of last year, uploaded by Mystigan. So shoutouts to Mystigan for uploading this. One of the best, if not the best, 200cc time trialer. And I didn't even know a video like this existed, or that they even kept track of fast laps to begin with for 200cc. So, you know, we're gonna see pretty standard things here on Moo Moo Meadows and on Luigi's Circuit. However, things get much more interesting on Mushroom Gorge and Toad's Factory. And after watching Toad's Factory, that is when I made the decision. I was like, I gotta react to this, because I was just seeing something that I was like, wait, I don't know everything on 200cc. There's clearly some shortcuts I'm unaware of. All right, so Mushroom Gorge, skipping the jump ramp, skipping the triple mushrooms, just going to the side faster on 200cc. Always thought that was very interesting. And look at this, using the mushrooms super early, skipping the jump panel once again, and only hitting like 2 of the mushroom pads, or two red ones, in order to get to the end of the gorge section. You know, there's like 20 mushroom pads on that section, barely hit any and cleared the level. So cool. All right, now things are gonna get crazy. So Arthur uses first mushroom on the very first corner, and look at this. This was the moment I was like, okay, I gotta react to this. That was absurd. Cut even more than the 150cc box clip. I'm not sure how difficult that is in relation to the 150cc one. Could be the same amount of difficulty, could be way easier. I really have no idea. I didn't even really know that was possible on 200. I always feel like it's harder for me to get clips on 200 that send me really high in the air. All right, and then we got the standard one. And I believe for the shortcut at the end, they're gonna use their mushroom early. Like here, yeah, use the mushroom and then fast fall, and then get a good landing, get to the last zipper, 24-second lap. And look at that, bottom right, it said Boshi actually has the best time of 24.1, but there's no ghost available. This is a funny one because they've already done the glitch. They just have to back up, trigger the checkpoint, and then keep doing left turns with the bullet bike. Really cool to see a bullet bike world record there. And then we got speed. This is Mystigan, I think, pretty sure. Speed. And I mean, this is speed, you can't deny it. Nice finishing line there, perfectly parallel to the sides. Love to see it. Oh, we got King Boo, shooting star. Oh, that was so good. Using the walls to their advantage, and uses the Wii wheel. How cool. Okay, so for this one, this is technically a glitch category also, so I think this is more of like a third world record category, but for 200cc, maybe they just do things a little bit differently, because this is a no key checkpoint skip world record, even though that was extremely glitchy. But that's the no glitch. Oh no, we're getting 3 categories. Great, okay, we're getting 3 categories. So first one was, you know, glitch world record. Second one was no ultra shortcut fast lap world record, and now we just have the fast lap world record. No glitch and no ultra shortcut. 3 categories here. We're seeing all of them, and I believe you're still allowed to do the ending shortcut through the parking lot, which is interesting because this is the no glitch world record, but that's a glitch, isn't it? I don't know. Very confusing. All right, and then, oh, we know what's gonna happen here. Just a hard left drift into the shortcut. Uses the mushroom very early, something I need to keep in mind when doing that shortcut online, because I fail this one sometimes and just kind of wonder what went wrong. Mythify this shortcut, let's go. Shroomless too, and I mean, this one's very interesting because they actually only used 1 mushroom, so this kind of makes me think I'm watching just the 3-lap world record and it was the best lap there. Like, there's no reason not to use all 3 mushrooms unless it's like a 4-second lap. So that's my theory there. And then now we have the no glitch time. I wonder what shortcut we'll see for no glitch fast lap. Really interesting first mushroom there. Not what I was expecting at all. And then this will be the second mushroom, undoubtedly. Yeah, perfect shortcut. And then we get fast falling, of course. And then third mushroom, yeah, probably just right there. And then just, yeah, going for the shortcut. Had to dodge the minecart. Not ideal for a fast lap. You would think you'd want to like time it so you wouldn't even have to deal with that in the first place, because you can choose when you start your laps. This is missed again. So maybe before when I said might be missed again, not sure. It doesn't tell on the video who the players are. We just have the me names, so we kind of got to guess. But this is definitely missed again. And yeah, Daisy Circuit. Can't stand this track on 150cc, but on 200cc, I really don't have a problem with it because I never get stopped by the cones. Actually, pretty good track. Pretty standard there. The strategy, not tricking on the shortcut with the stairs, was key. And then, yo, we got MPEX. Let's go, MPEX. Oh, MPEX the GOAT. Let's go. And he gets the rock trick to top it off. 13.5, best world record. Let's go, MPEX. Who do we got next? We got another wheeler, electric, and this one should be pretty great. Koopa Cape is, yeah, TF input. Very nice. That is not an easy shortcut to make with the Flame Runner, even with 2 mushrooms. Even with the Mach Bike, I fail that one sometimes. And Mach Bike gets quite a bit more air. I'm guessing same strategy MPEX used here at the end. This is so cool because this was an old 150cc strat, and then, you know, ended up being faster just to go off the side of the half pipe instead of using the rock. But the rock looks so much cooler, let's be honest. Hang on, I need to go back. That was madness. This is so ridiculous. Just takes out all the difficulty of Maple Tree Way Ultra Shortcut. Although, the thing is like you still have to trigger the checkpoints and properly skip the first region. So it's easy when you're going for that not to get a lap count. All right, now we have no glitch. I'm curious if they're gonna go for the turn skip that we see on the 150cc world record. I can definitely see that being a thing. It's wild, like watching world records where we're just thrown into the next one and we have like 30 or 40 seconds on each one. I'm so used to having like 2 minutes per world record, really get all my thoughts out, but we're just in rapid fire mode today. Really fun video to react to. We're not even halfway through right now. Okay, and then yeah, so pretty standard here. Used all 3 mushrooms, of course. No turn skip. I mean, maybe the turn skip isn't even really faster on 200cc. I can baby booster. Oh, this was in the intro, but I don't think I was too busy like monologuing. I didn't even notice. Like, we have a baby booster world record. I never thought that would happen. I don't care what game mode it is. The baby booster has terrible stats. That's so cool. All right, Grumble should be fun. I don't know what to expect on Grumble. What are we gonna get? That was a little bit of brake drifting, it looked like. You don't really see brake drifting much on the time trials for 200cc, especially world records. Had to hit the rock to make it work. But yeah, like, you know, everyone brake drifts online. It's like a really, it's a really important strategy. On time trials though, you want to find a way to take the track to not brake drift. And with the Mach Bike, like, you can always make it work for the most part. Okay, so this is just, I believe this record here is just rock hop is banned. So this is like no glitch, no shortcut category. So yeah, some of these tracks we get 3 different categories. And then the last one should just be right here. Yeah. Oh, that was really close. That rock was falling. So I'm guessing like the rock hop counts as a glitch because like you're driving on a part of the track to achieve the rock hop that isn't intended, while the other shortcuts, like the ending one, is just like a standard gap jump, kind of like Mushroom Gorge ending shortcut. That's the rationale I can come up with there. This is a really good Dry Ruins. Oh, the ghost desynced. That's wild. Not too common, that happens. And then really low air on the last shortcut. The wall glitch also is so difficult on this track, and you don't even want to trick when you do wall glitch. I don't even know if you can make it with tricking. I remember it being really difficult even without tricking, just to do the standard, you know, the standard one you saw on the world record just a few seconds ago. The world record 3 for 3's it, but yeah, it's like, it's actually properly named. Like, they call it the wall glitch, but it is legit a glitch on 200. It's so much harder than 150. And most of the time, shortcuts are easier on 200 than they are on 150. All right, we love this shortcut. So cool. Maybe one day we'll have a Bowser's Castle 150cc ultra shortcut. humanly possible. Right now it's like tool assist only with rapid fire and all that. Yeah, it's a beautiful world record, so cool. And that ending shortcut, you're gonna see that on 150cc world records eventually. I'm not kidding. People have already made it. I saw King Alex made it for a fast lap world record on 150cc, which is absolutely nuts. Yo, I recognize this meat. This is Malware. Malware has been dominating on 200cc for quite some time. Not surprised to see him here. This is the second Vodation Nation member we've seen on the world record list. Really cool stuff. And then, okay, wow. That was so clean. I was thinking initially, I was like, okay, that didn't cut nearly as much, but then the landing was so good. I was like, wait a second. That might have been faster than the other ending shortcut we saw from the previous record. I feel like this is like the 4th Bowser's Castle run I've watched. This is just like the no shortcut, no glitch, I'd imagine. Yeah, okay, so this is the standard one. It'd be nice if it told us, like on the bottom left corner or something, like which category it was. We're just kind of guessing and figuring it out as the run progresses. And then, yeah, just no trick. Don't want to get that unnecessary extra airtime. Better just to fast fall. Really interesting. Is this going to be glitch? Yes. Let's see how the glitch looks on 200. Yeah. 3 mushrooms! Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised that counts the lap. It doesn't look like that would count the lap. Like, first impressions. I've never even attempted the shortcut longer than like 2 or 3 minutes before I deemed it to be impossible. However, now that the world record is with Shooting Star on 150, I might want to try it. Because when I tried it, it was with Quacker, and I was like, yeah, this is not happening. And then, actually, is the world record with Shooting Star now? Maybe it's like Phantom or something. I can't remember. It's outside Drift Bike. I think it might be Phantom. All right, this is gonna be a crazy run. Flame Runner, Rainbow Road, 200cc. Look at that, that's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, go back. Let's see that again. Just full psycho mode and uses the mushroom. What a sequence. This part always takes so long to get through. This is the make or break part on Rainbow Road when you're playing online. 33-second lap. That was something else. I mean, hey, it's a fast lap world record. You just gotta full send it. That's how it goes. And then, okay, we got Mach Bike again. And I'm honestly a little bit surprised to see Mach Bike on Peach Peach. I thought we might even see like Spear or something. But got a really good glitch there. Just immediately shot downward. And then let's see what we have here. This is just gonna be no glitch, I'd imagine. Nothing too fancy. Let's see what we got. All right, we're on Flame Runner. And I'm guessing the second half of this video should go by quite a bit faster because there's less categories overall, but still quite a few categories. It used to be like all of the world records were on the Wii tracks, and then over time there was a lot of world records found on retro tracks. A lot of glitches for 2 categories, I should say. I think I said world records. Wow. I never stick like this on Yoshi Falls. I always bounce everywhere. I love how they have the input viewer. What? What was that? How do you get such low air? That's crazy. Spin drift, wall clip, and then doesn't even trick on the regular shortcut. Quite the run here, quite the run. Love the input viewer. It's so helpful. Like, you could just pause it, slow it down, figure out exactly what all these world records did to create these awesome strats and shortcuts, and then replicate them yourself, you know, with practice, of course. Here we got the same player here for the N64 Mario Raceway record. Oh, I love this shortcut, and that was a really good one. Got the wheelie out just in time, and then bounced, used the mushroom as they landed, cut through 2 patches of grass, and then yes, 3rd mushroom, cutting through the sand, and then I'm guessing, yeah, just 1 trick here at the end. Beautiful. The last corner could have been better, but I understand why that's the world record, and the last corner wasn't perfect. Just getting the shortcut with the wheelie like that, very difficult to do. Wait a second, are you kidding me? Okay, I think, yeah, they only used 1 mushroom, but that was a shroomless glitch. I never knew you could do the shroomless glitch on 200. Absolutely crazy. All right, we got Baby Daisy here instead of Toadette. And then, yeah, just, you know, getting all the mushrooms out of the way while they're on the ice section. you go like 10% slower on the ice section as opposed to the cave, so it doesn't make any sense to use the mushrooms in the cave, considering you go to the same speed when you're mushrooming, whether you're on either surface. All right. This is good. Yeah, the umbrella, look at that. I knew about this one. So you can use the umbrella and land back on the track. You don't even have to respawn. It looks so good. It actually looks really legit. And then, oh, look at this. Look at this. This is so cool. I have this shortcut in the second 200cc shortcut montage I made many years ago, like 5 years ago or something. In fact, I'm pretty sure I made it the thumbnail of the video because I was like so proud to feature that shortcut. Like I discovered the shortcut right before I uploaded the shortcut montage, and then now it's actually used in a world record. But was that the no glitch? I guess that was the no glitch world record, which is odd because I think we only saw 2 Shy Guy Beach runs there, and one of them was the ultra shortcut, and then I guess that was the no glitch. But that's a super cool shortcut, just utilizing the other side of the road there that we never really see people drive on. And yeah, we got some more domination. Really perfect Delfino run. Difficult track to drive on 200. Like the beginning section is so hard. And then yeah, we're gonna see this strategy. I like this strategy even more than the 150cc Waluigi Stadium Ultra, cause like I just love how like you drive forward afterward. On the current Waluigi Stadium Ultra, you like go backwards and you jump over the ramp, and then you just get to a certain point and you like stand still me turbo. It doesn't quite feel as epic as this shortcut does, although I would say this shortcut's probably quite a bit easier. It looks a lot easier than the 150cc Ultra shortcut. Ooh, really low air, and then yeah, you don't even want to use the zipper ramps for this one. That was crazy. I like the hop on the cage section. That looked really fast. I need to remember that. And then yeah, no trick here, just going off to the side to get minimal air, using a little bit of the off-road to slow themselves down, get the right angle for the last corner, and then a little bit of a bad landing, but otherwise extremely impressive run here. Okay, we got the Wee Wheeler Electric once again, this time on Desert Hills. What's this record gonna look like? I never know if I'm watching like the no glitch or the glitch record. I'm guessing this is the glitch record. Let's see. Yes! Oh, interesting. I love that. Okay, that's so much better than what I was trying, I think. Yo, what a crazy finish. We gotta watch this one again. Okay, yeah, right here. Look at this. Doesn't even trick. That looks so much more consistent. Because I always ended up at the weirdest spots when I would try that shortcut. Sometimes I wouldn't even get a lap count. But the way that Electric does it looks a lot more consistent. And there was only one, I guess that's the no glitch because there's no ultra shortcut. Interesting, there's only one fast lap for Desert Hills. I thought we were gonna have like a no glitch and or no shortcut and a shortcut one or whatever. Okay, I'm pretty sure they started this with only 2 mushrooms and then they only used 1. What? Okay, so fast laps are supposed to use all the mushrooms unless the run is like 4 seconds, which I said earlier. Let me just make sure I saw this right. Okay, so this is probably the 3-lap world record, and this is just the fastest time. Like, still. If you want to get a world record, like I feel like this is the one to try to get because you would have 2 more mushrooms than J-Cool 114. You might have a chance to beat him. I mean, it's pretty funny to see just 1 mushroom used in a fast lap. Like right here, just use the mushroom. But, you know, he wasn't going for fast lap world record. He clearly was just going for 3-lap world record. That's really funny. Okay, so, oh, Cowman. This is the 3rd player. We've seen Malware, we've seen Mpex, we've seen Cowman, all from the knockout series, from the 200cc knockout series. That's so awesome. I did not expect to see this many players from my tournament series in the world records. And look at that, not even using the ramp at all. Okay, so there's the first mushroom. Are the last 2 mushrooms just gonna be used right here? I'd imagine so, right? Okay, mushroom number 2 and then mushroom number 3. There you go, yeah, that makes sense. Nice run, Cowman. Cowmam, I should say. We got Sam, the Wee Wheeler, bonk! And how's this gonna play out at the end? Just go over the off-road, right? Oh, you can actually hold your drift. That's crazy. You can hold your drift in that super thick off-road with the Dolphin Dasher on 200. 7.9, craziness. And now we got the no glitch run. Is it gonna feature the spiral skip? Yeah, it looks like it is. That was a really good spiral skip. And then we got the slow cannon. And then any strats here at the end? I don't think so. Okay, that was a nice little off-road cut. Managed to just barely stay on the track. And then, yeah, this corner, always a difficult one. Lots of traps always on that corner too when you're playing online. Get the main turbo out early. What's this ending gonna look like? Wow, that looked bad, but it was actually really fast. Craziness. All right, so I guess we have 3 Parkway records here. This will just be no glitch, presumably. I mean, it should look pretty similar to what we just watched. Maybe a little cleaner because they don't have to do that crazy spiral skip. Oh, that was so good. Hang on a second. Was that part intentional? Let's watch this again. See, gets the air, lands from the wheelie, immediately, mushroom drift right, perfection, and then I guess that's what they were trying to do. Maybe they were trying to get further to the right and get on the road and not have to get that much air time. I'm not sure. But the first part of that looked really clean. And then let's see what this ending looks like. Same spot here. Oh yeah, that was a lot faster. He didn't go up and hit the ceiling and bonk. So yeah, that was really good. All right. I don't think we're gonna see anything too flashy. I don't think we're gonna see that crazy shortcut, you know, that skips the U-turn here. Yeah, we're just using all the mushrooms. The shortcut though was really smart. He mushroomed extremely early and then he did a spin drift before he even was in the grass, and the grass actually helped slow him down a little bit so he didn't bonk into the wall on the other side. But look at this, same player here. Same player for like the 3rd or 4th time. So, you know, you'll see a lot of repeating players for these records. 200cc time trials, like, they're not nearly as popular as 150cc, but the best 200cc players are still going to play them and compete. So the runs are still really impressive. All right, we got King Alex here. And King Alex is really well known for setting tons of time trial world records in Mario Kart Wii for 150cc on various tracks. You know, Grown Volcano, Desert Hills, Peach Gardens, Peach Beach, you name it. I think he still has a couple world records for 150cc fast laps. So it's only fitting that he has a 200cc fast lap world record as well. Let me just watch this one more time. What a weird spot to clip off of. I'm so surprised this counts the lap. Must have just like barely got behind the finish line without the game knowing, and get to that last checkpoint trigger. All right, let's see here. Mushroom number 1, and then are we gonna see a crazy shortcut at the end? I think we are. I think we're gonna see 2 mushrooms used. No, never mind. I'm totally wrong. We only have 1 mushroom left. Right here, right here. No, just mushrooming through the grass. I thought for sure they would use the ramp and skip the corner. That's really surprising. I wonder if it's just not worth it. Mind equals blown, seriously. We're almost at the end of this video, guys. This went so fast. We got missed again. Here we go. Another really long cannon. And then yeah, just wheelie off of it. Get a slip drift. And oh, we're doing the glitch run. Let's see how the glitch looks. Okay, this is not a good glitch. But I mean, how do you really get a good glitch on 200, right? Like, you're gonna overshoot it no matter what. I still think there's some crazy way to get low air on the glitch, get a better landing, and then do some crazy spin drift, have your back wheel clip the gap as you go over the gap, and then like get low air and be able to make it around that corner for a little bit of brake drifting and save a ton of time. I could see that record being beaten by quite a bit if you just get a better glitch. Let's see how the no glitch run looks. Okay, very similar so far. And then instead of, you know, getting a slip drift and getting a main turbo there, just using the mushroom upon landing, and oh, yes, I forgot about the strat. That was crazy. We gotta watch that again. This was also in my shortcut montage, but that is even better with the landing than I was able to get. Really, really cool to see these strategies implemented in world records, and now we just have the last track. Schmancy! I think this player's name is like Haya or something, if I remember correctly. I could be totally wrong on that, but I've reacted to 200cc world records in the past, and I recognize the me with the pink beanie. And yeah, we just got one more to go. I'd imagine there could be two even, because there might be like some other category. I'm gonna guess this is the last one right here. How much time do we have? Oh yeah, we only have 45 seconds left on this video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. Let me know in the comments, like, what type of reaction videos would you like to see? Gonna try to get a couple more Mario Kart Wii videos out before Mario Kart World comes out, and then we'll be obviously reacting to some Mario Kart World stuff and playing that game all the time. But yeah, it'll be great. Be sure to subscribe. It's gonna be a wild ride. We're gonna be doing daily uploads, which I have not done on this channel in like 5+ years. So a lot to look forward to. And that is all. All right, once again, shouts to Mistigan for uploading the video. I'll put the link in the description. Be sure to check it out and check out all the other 200cc world records and crazy strats if you like what you see today. That's pretty much it. Peace.